Get up, let me begin. This is TWSN. You ain't heard about us yet, well you better know now, because it's the place that it all goes down.
Conor McGregor's leg injury could very well be the best possible thing for the future of his UFC career. I'm Daniel Alameda, Operations Manager at TWSN, and I'm here to tell you exactly why I believe that. Let's start it off with the build-up to this fight, because leading into this fight, it was win or go home. It was do or die. It was the loser of this fight is out of the lightweight division forever. Let's start it off with Dustin Poirier. If Dustin Poirier loses this fight, many people mostly consider him as an on-the-border Hall of Famer, a guy who could be in, a guy who could be out. But he's done. He's the guy that was always so close, but yet so far. The guy who won the interim belt, but can never get the real gold. Now let's talk about Conor McGregor. If McGregor lost this fight in any other way besides a broken leg, whether it's a submission, a decision, or knockout, he would not get another shot at the title. Let me also say that a lot of this is speculation, right? None of these are cold, hard facts, but the speculation comes to McGregor's mindset, right? If he lost this fight, it's going to take at least 2 to 3 more fights even to get back in title contention. And let's say if Poirier's at the title, if he has the belt, he's not going to give McGregor another shot. So I think McGregor's mindset would shift to the money fights, the Nate Diaz trilogy, the Masvidal fight, right? McGregor would shift to away from the title contention into a money-making man. Not that he already isn't, but that would shift to his focus. Let's talk about the actual fight. McGregor fought way too emotional, right? He came out balls to the wall, guns a-blazing, and that first minute and a half, that was his prime. He looked great, but where my issue is, and not a lot of people are talking about this, my issue is Dustin stunned him. Dustin rocked him a couple times on the feet, and that's where my issue comes in. That's why I'm making this statement. McGregor knew that this fight wasn't going his way, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because as soon as Dustin rocked him about the 3-minute 30 mark in the fight, he came to clinch up, right? He began to clinch up, and then he began to take the fight to the ground. That's why we saw McGregor go for the guillotine instead of standing up with Dustin Poirier, because he got rocked. McGregor knew this is my last shot. McGregor knew I'm putting all my cards on the table and I'm doing everything I can to win this fight. And he knew his back was against the wall. And that is exactly why I'm saying this. So that's where the good part kicks in. Conor McGregor gets his second chance. He doesn't get a second chance if he gets submitted. He doesn't get a second chance if he gets a decision loss. And he doesn't get a second chance if he gets knocked out. But now that he got a broken leg, he has an excuse. And Dana White literally already said that the 4th fight is going to happen. So McGregor, give him 6 months, give him a year to get healthy again. And let's say it takes one fight. It takes that Nate Diaz trilogy to win that fight, and you're right back at the title contention. So the path for McGregor, now that he has a second chance, is recover, take the Nate Diaz trilogy, win that fight, and pray to God that Dustin Poirier is the champion. Because if he's the champion, Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier for the belt, that's the highest selling fight out of the past 4 between these guys. The bad blood is still there, and that's the fight to make. So McGregor, you should be happy, you should be thankful. Now you get a second chance.
Get up, let me begin. This is TWSN. You ain't heard about us yet, well you better know now, because it's the place that it all goes down.